Susan, moving forward here, there is a motivating factor in the middle of all of this, and that's a little girl. Mm-hmm. Do you miss her?
Yes, I do. I miss her company. She was a really bright little girl. This was the little girl that her mum was young and she needed guidance, and I thought I could help her.
Trevor and Susan, Gemma. Trevor and Susan, it's quite clear to me that you entered into an agreement with Gemma in circumstances where, had you had the benefit of hindsight, you probably wouldn't have been as generous. I look at you, Gemma, because this case is characterised by the most extraordinary generosity on these people's part. They have absolutely no connection to you, save the relationship you had with their son, who you betrayed. Despite that, they continue to support you. And the only conceivable reason for that was the love that they had for your daughter. They staggeringly continue to support you, and yet you decided to come and defend this case in the way that you did today, which I find extremely surprising. There are two parts of your claim. The first is for the £500 upfront fee for the rent. You advanced that money in circumstances where you had real confidence that the money was coming back, because, as Gemma rightly says, she was entitled to housing benefit, which she should have used to pay for her rent. She chose not to. It is therefore her responsibility that she has accrued a debt. You're entitled to the full amount of £500, and I have no difficulty coming to that conclusion whatsoever. In respect of the £639.99, to some extent, Gemma is right. You stood as a guarantor for her. That means in the event that she disappeared, you would become liable for the entirety of that debt. Now, sometimes there are legal circumstances which would prevent you from recovering that money. Happily here, this is not the case, because I'm perfectly satisfied that when you signed that guarantee, Gemma was aware of that, and I'm perfectly satisfied that you're entitled to recover that money from her. It's as simple as that. The people who she rented from can recover against you, but there's nothing legally to stop you going after her, and that's what you've done today, and you're entitled to the full amount. The original debt was a good deal more, but you got a rebate, so what's outstanding is £639.99, and I award you that amount as well. The total, therefore, that this court awards you is £1,137.99. You were trusting, decent people in circumstances where you didn't have to be. Gemma, yes. I know you found yourself in difficult circumstances, but these people did everything they conceivably could, and rather than doing your very best, you blamed other people and said it wasn't your fault. In my judgment, in fact, on any view, that's a disgrace. That's the award of this court.
Thank you, Judge.
Trevor and Susan won their case and were awarded the full amount of their claim. Let's find out how both parties felt about the judge's ruling.
We're pleased with the result, but then it shouldn't have come to this in the first place, really. We shouldn't be here, full stop.
They decided to be my guarantor, and they signed it. That's their problem. That's not my problem.
I've got no wish to keep your things whatsoever.
No, that's not what you said to me. That's not what you said to me.
I have no wish to keep your things.
You have had the most horriblest conversation with me I have ever had, calling me every name under the sun. I know that just seemed all prim and proper and all nicey nice, and that's not how it was. That's not how it was. I was threatened and intimidated.
That's what you get for trying to help someone, really, isn't it? I don't think we'd do it again, or we wouldn't do it again, full stop.
It's not nice.
Oh, come here, for goodness sake.
It's not nice.
Oh, goodness me.
For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.